Welcome back. Today we're gonna take a look at the comments. Let's get straight into it. Hi Skinny, may you update us on ADA and Matic, please? Okay, I just published Matic and ADA like 3 days. I just pushed out top 40, right? I just pushed out 40 TAs on 40 coins. TA on 40 coins, yeah. And Matic and ADA were one of those 40. So please look back into my history. Romano Stars, thank you very much. It's going to be great TA as always. I would like to know at what price do you expect CRO to make a top in the next bull run? I don't know. I have quite a lot of CRO. I personally think it will be between $1 and $2. What do you think? How do you get $1 and $2? George. CRO BTC. Where's this? Okay, let's look at it again. I don't know, bro. It's very important that we hold this low. If we can hold this low and CRO comes up, okay, then I can probably give you a target. But if CRO goes lower, we take out this, then that's it. We move on from CRO, right? Against USD, CRO is still above the skinny pink line. Again, there is a noisy area over here. So I will anticipate CRO to stop at around 40 cents, maybe 41 cents, 41 cents. We'll probably go a little bit higher though. But there's going to be major resistance close to the highs here at $1. So again, we'll take things one step at a time. We're still above the skinny pink line. Things still look pretty good from where I am right now. So this whole thing could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. So again, I don't have any targets for CRO yet. But if I have a target for CRO, I will definitely let you know. For sure. Skinny, glad you're back, bro. Could you talk more about xFUND? What is it and why do you think it will probably moon? Again, pure technicals. xFUND, okay, even if I were to talk about it every day or every week, you're not going to see it move as much as what you would expect, right? We already have clear targets for XYO 100,000. Do you think it's going to happen the next day or the next week or the next month? No, it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a very long time, right? If we were to complete a squeeze, right? It's going to take a very long time before we hit higher. Right, so yeah, I mean, if I had to guess the path of the move, right, it could take like, I don't know, a year maybe, right? By the time it reaches the price, it could be like January 2026, 2025. I don't know, if it's fast, it could be 2025. That's like 1 year or 2 years away, right? I mean, of course, if it happens in less than 1 year, that's great. But, you know, again, for xFUND, as long as we hold the low, that's fine. You know, we're already under 400. We were saying that it will go to under 300. We actually did dip to under 300. We're up again. Now, I feel like xFUND could be forming a head and shoulders, right? Potentially. We could be heading lower as well to potentially sub 200. So again, as long as these low holds, xFUND has potential to see a moonshot. But we have no guarantees yet, right? Until we see a breakout of the resistance, you know, we're still consolidating, right? If I come back with next week or next month, we could still be here, right? Or we could even be lower. So yeah, again, I can't say for sure. When it's dropping, you know, there's a high risk that we could be taking this out. Once we take this out, that's it. We move on from xFUND. But for now, it still looks good. We're still above it. It looks like a squeeze still, right? But there's always the risk of failure, right? Not everything goes according to plan. But if things go according to plan, you'll be beautiful. But again, we'll take things one step at a time. So it's more like an investment though. It's not something that you do every day or you stare at the charts, nothing's gonna happen, right? You have zero control when it comes to trading. The only control you have is when you enter the market, click, and when you get out of the market, click. That's it. Whatever happens, you have zero control over it. We have zero control over it. True says, remind me again, what kind of moving average is the 340 moving? Thank you very much, Quillo. Thank you very much. Simple moving average? Yes, sir, it is. T on point, thank you very much. Thanks as always. You are welcome. Skinny, can you explain the stop sells you point out on ADA USD pair? Yes, sir. So if you look at ADA against USDT, right? I'm not so sure which one I pointed out, but I'm assuming that I pointed out this, right? So when you see, you know, let's say symmetrical triangle, right? Okay, let's just do it here. If there's a symmetrical triangle, right, and price is consolidating, you will see lower highs and you will see higher lows, right? When you see lower highs and higher lows, these are all points where traders put their buy and sell orders, sometimes if you're going long, right, you will make an entry. Hopefully things go up. If things go down, you must have a stop loss. Good traders have stop losses. And where do you put stop losses? Either here or here. I mean, you can put it a little bit further if you want to. But if you put it a little bit further, it will affect your RR. So that is why all of these places, right, has these points, these low points, they are sell clusters. And at these high points, they are buy clusters. Which means that if the price goes towards here, you'll see buys here and buys here and buys here. All right. So yeah. So for example, right, let's say we assume that this is a potential consolidation that could break higher. So if I were to put on a trade over here, right, say I didn't see this yet, right? And if I were to put on a trade over here, of course, I expect to go long, right? But if things go wrong, you must get out, right, of the trade. Just in case things collapse, right? You will lose everything. So where do you put your stop losses? Here or here? Or you can even put it here, right? Let's say you make an entry here. If you put a stop loss here, this is already 6%. It's quite a lot. 9%, 16%, yeah, you will affect your RR, right? So normally the stop losses are tight as possible, but not too tight. Okay, this is a bit subjective. My point being that, you know, when you see these kind of things, yeah, there are sell clusters over here, and whales usually hunt for liquidity around these levels, right? You just eat up everybody who has stop sells, which was what happened 2 days ago. Zip down, took out everybody's stop sell, and now the whales are pushing it back up, right? We may just do something like this, right? Maybe get a inverse head and shoulders. We continue higher. This is just how it is, right? So yeah, again, you can also use this as an example. If let's say you make an entry over here, you put a stop loss here or here or here. If price behaves the way you expect it to, hey, great, it goes far away from your stop loss. Woohoo, it feels good, right? But if things go wrong, you want to get out. If it goes right, beautiful, right? You want to make huge profits and very small losses. So, you know, when you're trading, right, or you're investing, there are only 4 outcomes. You make a lot of money, you lose a lot of money. You make a little money, you lose a little money. Very important to eliminate losing a lot of money. The moment you can eliminate losing a lot of money, you're well on your way. You're well on your way. So yeah, it's very important to have a stop loss. Right? Maybe in the beginning you might get stopped out a lot, but you will learn to tweak your trading strategy to become more efficient and to not buy tops. You know, you'll be more aware of bottoms, and you will tend to buy bottoms rather than tops. See that? Anyway, moving on. Where are we? I hope that answers your question. The boxer says, keep writing xFUND as more. Yo, bro, you need to relax, bro. It's no guarantees it is gonna do well. Pushing a video. There are gonna be a lot of people who will buy a very big bag of xFUND, and if xFUND doesn't do well, they're gonna start, you know, being very emotional about things. And again, when I do xFUND, I will always paint the picture of the reality that, you know, things can always go wrong. Right? And if you're prepared, great. My friend boss, oh my god, I don't know about that. If it goes well, good for him. If it goes wrong, but if it goes wrong, I hope that he has stop losses. Tom says, Happy New Year, Skinny. Thanks as always for excellent and entertaining videos. You are welcome. Josh says, hey, Skinny, what do you think about Bittorrent chain project itself and the chart? Doesn't look like there's anything. I took a look at BTTC. There's just nothing, right? The reason why you're talking to me about BTTC is because it's up. Is it how many percent? It's up 300%. That's why you're talking about it. Would you talk about BTTC when it's here? No, nobody's interested. And so, is this a good area to be buying BTTC? Of course not. I mean, of course, this could be wave 4. We could be getting another wave higher, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But again, I have no targets. No, you know, BTTC is the next coin for me. Happy New Year, mano! Thank you for your time. Wish you best and blessing. Olger says, can you do a new update on what? DEX coins? Yeah, we'll come to it eventually. Happy New Year, Jacob! I said, welcome back. Welcome. Happy New Year, Skinny. Do you see Harvest Finance token as a good coin and ever reaching its all-time high of 30,000 again? Thanks in advance. Love your videos. Harvest. Okay, Harvest is farm. I think for Harvest, It could though, right? If you cut through something like this, looks something like an inverse head and shoulders. So potentially harvest finance could be rising back up. 300, yeah, possible. It's possible, definitely possible. So there you go. Again, we don't have any clear opinion on it. Harvest is it's a very low liquidity coin, right? So you see all these wicks here and there. So I mean, if you have significant capital, you would not be trading farm. The reason being that if things go wrong, you want to be out immediately. You don't want to see a big sell candle, right? You don't want to be the whale that pulls everything down, right? Yeah, you don't have a huge slippage. So that's why you only trade higher volume coins if you have, you know, proper trading size. Anyway, Aloysius says, Skinny, Happy New Year. May tomorrow bring you prosperity. Thank you for all you do. You're a good man, Skinny. Hope your health is better. Hope you're a little sick about 2 years ago. Correct. I'm good. It's all good, bro. Carlos Ortega say, thanks, man. You're welcome. Nice video about fun. Thank you. You're welcome. Do you see XYO going to 50 cents? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Doesn't look like there's anything yet. There could be something, but nothing yet. Maybe inverse head and shoulders here. Right. We might consolidate a little bit before heading higher. 50 cents. Okay, 50 cents is just insane. How do you get 50 cents? If anything, I will just be more realistic and have maybe around 4 cents. Again, it's a noisy area over here and another noisy area over here. So my assumption is we'll probably stop at around these areas. Realistically, right? This is a 1, it's a 2. Potentially maybe a 3, 4, 5. Right. So you want to take this right if and when it happens. And it feels to me like we're getting a symmetrical. So that could be something for XYO though, to be honest. Again, very important, certain conditions have to be met. We have to be above the skinny pink line, stay above the skinny pink line, consolidate above the skinny pink line, and then see a breakout. Once it breaks out, that's it. More likely than not, we'll be heading towards 3.5 cents. Around this area, that's the noisy area over here, and then over here. So that's my take for XYO. I think it has potential. But I don't know about 50 cents. You need to come back down to earth, bro. Ringo, she says, very nice. Thank you, brother. You are welcome. Happy New Year, Skinny. Do you have any price targets for? Yeah, I just took a look at all 4. It doesn't look like there's anything. Skinny is a showman. Number 1 presenting as a enjoyable show in addition. He excels in the mentioned issues, blessing Skinny. And good luck for the Chinese Dragon year that will begin soon. Oh, yes, sir. It's a Dragon year. Great stuff, man. Thank you very much. Cool, bro. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Hi, Skinny. Been following you since 2020, and I think you have the most honest, entertaining, informative, no BS crypto channel on YouTube. Thanks for all your hard work and all the gems you drop. Any chance you can GRT, right? If you look at GRT, could be something. Could be an ascending. Value 1, value 2, maybe another one, value 3, right? Again, the condition has to be met. The condition means that we have to stay above the skinny pink line. Right. If we come back down under the skinny pink line, I will just next GRT. If we consolidate around this area, this will be great. Right. Do nothing for 1, 2, maybe 3 months. Just go sideways. Oh, best thing that could happen for GRT. If we get that, great. I'm going to assume this whole thing is a 1 and this is a 2. So if this is a wave tree, I don't think we're going to be consolidating that long. Wave trees are usually very speedy and it's very long. Right. Again, just a little bit higher. We already have some resistance around 40 something cents, 45 cents. And after that, again, another resistance area around here. About close to $1. Right, it's like all the round numbers, 50 cents, $1. $2, there's also another resistance here. 50 cents, $1, $2. So these are areas where, you probably want to take some profits off, right? But again, from a trading perspective, I just don't see the chart pattern yet. So yeah, it's a no-go for me though. It's a no-go for me. So yeah, that's my take on GRT. What's the time now? 40 minutes. Wow, okay, that's quite long. I thought it would only be like, what, 3-4 minutes. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And stay safe, don't be too emotional about things. And have the humility to admit that when you're wrong, you just cut your losses, right? Sometimes you're presented with the opportunity to cut your loss at 5% and you don't take it. And sometimes it drops to 10%, 20%. It's like, oh my God, I should have cut it at 5%. And then it becomes 30, 40, 50, 60. Like, oh my God, I'm down 60% or 70%. I should have cut it at 5%. Yeah, that's it. So have a proper risk management strategy. Very, very important to make it in this crypto bull run. We are very, very early. We are in January right now. So it's very important that we get things right for the next 1 to 2 months, right? The opportunities will be across the board, but you need to get things right. Very, very important to stay focused, because together we're going to make it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. See you.